Hello everyone, welcome to another Let's Talk VR, and today we are going to talk about Frostpoint VR Proving Grounds. A team-based multiplayer shooter that pits two sides of 10 people each against each other in a high-intensity PvP game mode with a unique PvE twist. So in this video I will give you an insight of what the game looks like and if it's worth a buy or if you should wait a little bit longer. Let's go. So we are starting up the game. This is what you see when you first start it up. You are in some kind of bunker. It looks beautiful though. One of those big game lobbies again. Everything opens. A lot of light. And from this lobby in where you can walk, you can join a game, you can invite team members, you can set the options. We will go through all of those. And if you walk to the left here, you will see another screen, and that's the tutorial. You can start the tutorial here. And you know what? Let me pause it here for a second. I've seen a lot of comments. Oh wow, this is a screen, this is the tutorial. What a cheap way to integrate a tutorial into your game. Personally, I love it. I don't need to enter a tutorial, a 15 or 20 minute tutorial in where they are going to explain me that if I need to use my left thumbstick, is that what it's called? Left thumbstick? If I press it forward, it will move my character forward. If I press the trigger, it will shoot the gun. I get that, right? With these kinds of tutorials, I can just skip to the part that I want to know more about and listen to it. I think it's perfect. It fits my gamer profile. Do you know that?
To turn, reach back over your shoulder and grip your rifle
like
to
this.
unholster it. You can holster your rifle by returning it to the same location.
All right, I can skip more pages. Fine. Now if we go a little bit further, I'm sorry by the way for the arrow in the middle of the screen, right? Next time I will get rid of it. It was just there when capturing it. Well, if we walk into this room, this is still the general game lobby. We enter the armory, and here you can see the different armor types, but on the left side you can see the full armory of weapons that you can use in game. And of course, they are for free in the lobby, so you can just test them all out. And we are going to try out some weapons, and as you can see here, the weapons range from very old weapons to the somewhat modern weapons to very high-tech weapons here, the energy rifles. Pretty awesome. Okay, so let's try out one of those weapons. This is a somewhat older weapon. The only thing I don't like though, and you will hear it right now. Oh, I'm trying to reload right now. The reloading part is actually pretty nice because the belt is quite high. So you don't have to reach to your hips and get the belt or the clips. And listen to the sound here. They sound pretty dull. Like, it's weird. It's I don't know, it doesn't feel right, the sound. It doesn't feel like that I'm shooting a real gun. I can try out some other weapons, but that problem that I have with the sound, that goes for every weapon. Here, another try. It's more, right? It's more. Reloading, by the way, perfect, right? The belt is high, I can grab my ammunition perfectly, all fine. I put it in my weapon. By the way, to unload the weapon, you have to just press a button. It's not that you just take it out. No, you press a button, you get your magazine, put it in the rifle, and then check, it's reloaded. Now let's go over to the sniper rifles here. It's not like Population 1 that you have to two-hand a weapon in order to scope, and it's just I don't like the whole scoping effect in Population 1. Now here is just that you really have to, well, you can see it how it works. This is the way I want to snipe in a game, right? We're gonna try out another weapon here. But again, the sound, yeah, and I'm coming back to the sound because I think sound is very important in a game. Especially in I mean, it's a shooter game. Guns must feel powerful when you shoot them. And they don't feel powerful at the moment. this is also not a... this is, by the way, not an early access game. It's not a beta. It's fully released. This is the version 1.0. And everything works okay. The good thing about the game lobby is that it also has a shooting range, so you can just practice. You don't have to go into another instance or load a practice area. No, it's just in the general game lobby when you start up the game. And that's pretty awesome. And then when you shoot, we are trying to shoot this target over here. I'm trying my best, at least. Hey, take it easy on me, please. You see there at the bottom, you can already see it a little bit. Lights will turn on. And there you can see how good you are hitting the target. As you can see, I unloaded the whole clip and I just maybe got 3 deadly bullets into the target, into the dummy. But it's awesome. I think this is a pretty cool thing. I'm not really a fan of like these lobbies that you can walk around and you have to go to different screens in order to go to the options and then walk to the other side to you know, start a game. But you know, with a practice area included, I actually kind of like it. It's okay. There's just different weapons. I'm gonna try out different weapons here, and they all work great though, and they look okay, I must say. It's just the sound again. I'm sorry, I'm repetitive, but yeah, I just want to put that out. If you're like a big fan of, you know, okay, loud, stop it about the sounds. You know they're not good. You guys know they are not perfect. Okay, skip on. Skip. Alright, here we have the energy weapons. Pretty cool. I actually never use them because they are too expensive in game and I die a lot, so I don't have money to buy them. But yeah, maybe if I get better one day, who knows. Here's some kind of bouncing laser weapon. And if you just hold the trigger, it charges the weapon and it most likely does extra damage. Or more AoE damage in this case, because it shoots multiple bullets. No, amazing. And then we have this big ass weapon here. You just have to use the trigger. It's some kind of grenade launcher. And there you go. And also you have weapons that you can buy, like knives and grenades. And this is what you can see right now. What I have in my hand is an injection needle. Transfuser, I think it's called. So if someone dies, you don't die instantly. So first you are downed. And if someone is downed, a friendly team player, you can get him back up with this transfuser. Of course we have the grenades. Well, as you can see, I'm terrible at throwing. So, but you know, a grenade is a grenade. You know what it does. And here the sounds are okay, I must say. The grenade sounds are okay. Then we have the INM grenade. And what this grenade does, it just creates a dome around you. You activate this grenade with the trigger button. It will explode on impact to provide a regenerating, healing shield. So you basically place a dome and everyone inside of it gets health over time. You also can buy the shield. And the shield you can put in your inventory. So, okay, so you have 2 slots, right? You can see here, if I'm just turning my wrist, you can see that I can have, or I can put something here in the inventory slot. I've got 1 slot on my left hand, and I've got 1 slot on my right hand. And there I can put the shield in. And how it works is you put your shield in the inventory slot, like I do here. And if you press the trigger, a shield will be activated. So weapon-wise, there are right now a couple of nice weapons. They are actually fun. From somewhat older weapons all the way to the high-tech energy rifles. And it's fun to play with them. Again, right, repetitive, the sounds. Alright, they will fix them maybe. And as for the throwables, I just call them the throwables. The grenades, the throwables, the grenades, the IMM, the shield. It's all pretty fun. You can make really nice combinations. And you can also, of course, have like 2 weapons in your hands. That's no problem if you want to be the Terminator in game. So let's move back to the main area over here. And on the left screen, well, you can set up your fire team. You can invite players. You can invite friends. You can make a party. And you have 2 game modes right now. You have Conquest mode, where you have to capture points and hold them. Or you have Team Deathmatch. And in Team Deathmatch, you have to just kill all the players and earn points and secure a victory. Now, we are going to join a Conquest mode soon. On the right, you have your personal stats. As you can see, my KD value is 0.3. Maybe if I make my screen a little bit bigger, I can hide my my scores because they are ridiculous. Okay, I will just show you. 14 kills, but I died 41 times. And I've got an accuracy of 15%. I do think actually that's okay. Headshots only 12. The average lifespan is 1 minute. So yeah, let's move on, shall we? Now here on the right side, what do we have? The options. Now you can choose a lot of different things. Language, move, snap turn, all the basic things are in there. There is things for your comforts. You can change a lot of things. Actually pretty nice though. There's a lot of options that you can change around with. And this is what I was talking about. The belt UI height. This is really cool. I'm not sure if I've seen that in any other game, to be honest, that you can adjust the belt height. Because I personally don't like to go all the way down to my hips in order to grab a mag. I prefer to just grab it from somewhere here. And with this belt UI height that you can adjust here, you can make it as low as you want, or you can make it as high up as you want. I think that's a pretty good feature, and other developers can learn from that. Well, here you have the graphics cards of the graphics that you can just set. The audio settings, just basic. Here you have the HUD, and what you can do is you can show also the helmet. This is the helmet that you can wear on your head, but I absolutely don't like it. This is also how you see it in game if you have that virtual headset on your PC, but it's just on your head, on your PC, on your head. But it just makes a lot of things black on the borders, and it just decreases your field of view. So it really gives a negative advantage, I would say, as a player on the battlefield. But if you like it, and if you want to immerse yourself a little bit, well, I'm not sure if you want to immerse. It's just, no. I don't think the helmet on, with the helmet on, you will immerse yourself more. That's not, no. I don't agree with that. It's just a layer or something. I'm not a big fan of it. I'm turning it off here. And I think you should do it too. Now you have calibration settings. Same, you can set your height, blah blah blah. Controllers. And from here you can go to the menu. Here we're going into the game, and so I will be right back with you guys, and let's see how a match will look like, shall we? Here we are in the game, in the map Village, and as you can see, we are back in the armory, where we can pick all the weapons, but this time they cost money. And as we just joined the match, we of course cannot buy any weapons, as we don't have money, so we can just go only with a simple pistol. 200 bucks. You can hear the breathing here. That's someone else. So there's a voice chat in game. And sometimes, you know, what I don't like is when people have their microphones on and the only thing they do is just and I'm like, oh man. And then you have to mute everyone, and I just don't like that. You know, I think, okay, you know, if you have voice chat in the game, let players activate it, because players don't deactivate it when it's automatically on. Yeah, that's a frustration I have. I'm sorry. Anyway, so I'm muting the guys over here. And what you can see here right now is the game, the score screen. And you can see that myself, I'm on top. And then in my team, there's Wendigo. But for the rest, there's Function Unit 01, Function Unit 05. Who are those? Those are bots. So I got a full game the day the game got released. And after that, I was only playing with bots. And I'm telling you, playing with bots is not fun. It's not fun. And I tried the game at multiple times, also during peak hours. But no, the games were always filled with bots. So it would be nice if they could implement like maybe a 4 versus 4 or maybe a 2 versus 2. because a 10 versus 10, it's amazing when there's like 20 real players and the communication is amazing. Then this game is absolutely great. Like I'm telling you, it's amazing. I like it. But the bots just, no, I don't like it. And yeah, just the player base is just too low for it. So okay, I muted everyone, and also if you watch your watch, you can see the game map. There's Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie. Those are the points that you have to capture. And if you capture more points than your enemy team, you see a score going up above here. And if that reaches 1000, you won the game. Or if you have more points than the enemy team at the end of the round, which ends here in 30 minutes and 40 seconds. You can also see your money here, by the way. Now, here on the right side, you can also redeploy, so you can go straight out of the bunker. Or if you have captured a point, like we did right now, Charlie, you can also redeploy at point Charlie. But in this example, we are just going out the front door. Here, I've got my gun. We are at Charlie, going to Bravo here, because that's captured by the enemy team. As you can see, it's orange, and we are the blue team. And in the top of the screen, you can see who killed whom. There's a bot. I'm actually hitting my own teammate here, but that's just the bot. But we got him down. So here we are getting close to point Bravo. And now you will see what a bot game is. Because I'm getting into this hangar. And then there they are. There's a bot party going on inside this place. And I'm just finishing everyone off. And capturing the point right now. And that's just basically how it goes the whole time. I'm just finishing off these bots with my pistol. Everyone is just clustering. Now, I told you there are PvE parts in this game as well. That means that there is, besides the bots, there are AI monsters spawning that just attack everyone. And there he is, there's one. And I think they're kind of strong, you know. If you take 3 or 4 hits, you're dead. But they are also very easy to take down. So I would like to see that the developers make them a little bit stronger. So it will be harder for us to take them down as a team. As we have money right now, we can buy a couple of things. We have the reinforced armor here on the left. That will make you more agile, which makes you move faster. And on the right side, we have the armored... what is it? The armored armor, which makes you stronger, of course. And I'm sorry that I cannot really show you, like, a game with real players. But I'm hoping that this talk about the game gives you a little insight into, you know, what the game is about. Now, here's the end of the match. We just won. Victory. Look at that. That's pretty rare for me. And here you can just vote for the next map. It was a pretty close match, as you can see. 940 points for the enemy team and 1000 points for us. So again, the first team that gets 1000 points wins the game. And on the right side, you can vote for the next map. There are right now 4 maps that you can choose from. Alright, and that's basically what I can show you of the game right now. I'm sorry that I can't show you a footage of a game with 19 other players. But I will definitely do that if I have the chance and if I can find a match. So hit that subscribe button to get notified on when I release new VR content. And if you want to support this channel, of course. Now, here comes the question. Do I advise you to buy this game right now? It's not an early access, it's not a beta, it's a full 1.0 release. Do know that the player base is very low. And I don't see people coming over from Population 1 or from Onward or from Pavlov. I don't see that happen. So right now, if you don't mind playing against bots, fine, get it, because it's kind of fun. And if there's some real players in the game, yeah, it can be okay. But I would advise you to just wait a little bit until the devs implement, for example, a 5 versus 5 or 4 versus 4, 2 versus 2, something like that. So just wait, okay? So this was it. Another unscripted Let's Talk VR about Frostpoint VR proving grounds. I hope that you could follow me a little bit. And yeah, again guys, I hope to see you in my next video. Ciao, ciao.